Good morning. Welcome back to another video. We are officially 9 weeks out. Man, I've been dieting for 12 weeks. It is crazy. 3 months have passed. It has gone so fast. I think I'm going to be on stage in 9 weeks' time is pretty crazy, but to be honest, I feel pretty good about it. Like I'm feeling really prepared. I've been obviously posing a fair amount. You could always pose more. To be honest, I definitely think I could be posing more. I'm gonna have a little bit more time available to dedicate towards it, towards the back end of prep. But obviously, reaching out to a posing coach, shout out Geordie, has been extremely beneficial. Honestly, guys, if you are wanting to compete, I'm talking more for the lads. I know females, they're pretty good. They typically will reach out to a posing coach. But guys, if you are going to do a show, get a posing coach. Even if you are experienced, get a posing coach. It is so beneficial just to have someone there to watch over, make small adjustments, and then just drill you and run you through rounds. At the end of the day, it is one of the few controllables that we have when it comes to bodybuilding, alongside of how you handle your prep. We don't have any control over where the cards land on the day of the show, but you can make sure that your presentation is top notch, because the last thing you want to be losing on is how you're presenting your physique, right? So pose, guys, get a posing coach. Anyway, moving forward. So how am I feeling? Well, this week has been, I wouldn't say challenging, to be honest. It's still been pretty cruisy. Definitely, like I said in my video probably last week or whenever the last one was, it's definitely feeling like prep now, for sure. More so in the afternoons. In saying that, there's probably been one day where I felt pretty wiped out and actually had a nap, which is very unlike me. But for example, yesterday was Friday. I felt good all day, even the afternoons. Heaps of energy, got heaps of work done, stuff done around the house, just super productive day. So, in all honesty, it's been really good, and especially considering how lean I am right now. I'm definitely starting to come in pretty tight. Now there's more to come off for sure. There's more to come off, but I'm definitely getting there. I'm closing in on where I want to be. And I do think we should be nails here, which is the expectation I'm setting for myself. So, but yeah, as far as weight goes, 118.6 this morning, which is a new low. Buzzing about that. So I can't remember what I was last time we did these videos, but the scales have been sort of sitting just under 119 to 119, 118, high 118s, I'd say, all week, which is good. But yes, as far as how I've been going, so sleep has been a bit challenging this week. There's been some good days. I actually took some of these things called Z-Quills. I brought them home from when I went over to America last year. And these are like strong sleeping tablets or sleeping pills. You definitely can't get them here. And I had those one night and they knocked me out and I had a wicked night's sleep. But it's not something I want to rely on. And I also want to save some for when I really need it towards the back end of prep. But last night, sleep was not good. It eluded me. I couldn't get to sleep. More so just busy mind, crowded thoughts. I've got a lot coming up here in the next couple of weeks, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. That will be in the next video, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to keep that one a surprise. But yeah, last night just could not get to sleep. And then this morning, guys, I was up at 3 o'clock and I just laid in bed till about 3:30. My alarm was set to 4:15. I wanted to make it to 4:15, but I just can't lie in bed when I'm awake. So I ended up just getting up at 3:30 and starting my day. It's now 5:40 a.m., so I've already been up for 2 hours. The one good thing about getting up super early on prep is you just get heaps of shit done, really. And also just with the fat burners, having the clean in place, a bit of caffeine, you're sort of just stimulated immediately upon waking. But I woke up this morning, I hit my check-in video, so you would have seen that at the very start. Pretty happy with pictures this week, actually, as well. First time donning the posing trunks, and they fit. They're an XL. They're from Team Chulo wear, I believe. They're what I wore my last competition. I've got so many pairs of trunks because last show I went through like a few different companies, all from America. God, I spent a fortune on them as well. I'm just remembering for shipping, they didn't fit. Obviously, you can't return posing trunks, right? It's like returning jogs. So I bought another pair, didn't fit, didn't like them, and then I bought another couple pairs. So I've got one pair that I know fits and that I like. So I am debating maybe looking around and picking up a couple more just to practice in as well. So I'm not just running the one pair into the ground over the next 9 weeks. But yeah, been up since 3:30, right? So hit the check-in, and then afterwards I like to go for a walk. So went to go step outside, and it's raining. Fantastic. Now, I'm not that much of a sicko. I'm not going to go walk through the rain at 4 a.m. in the morning. That seems pretty grim. I'm also feeling a little bit of a head cold coming on. Like, when you just, nose feels not blocked, but almost like hot. It's weird, and a little bit sore in the throat. So I just definitely don't think walking through the rain was going to help. So what do? I pace around my apartment. And to anyone who has been to my apartment, it's not massive. It's decently sized. But I've done over 3,000 steps this morning, and just walking up and down my hallway. Now, for reference, I counted, it takes 17 steps to get from one side of the hallway and 17 steps back. And I've done 3,000 steps. So some people might call me crazy. I would just say I do what needs to be done to get a head start on my day. So the morning was then spent walking up and down that hallway, listening to a podcast. And then I've just jumped into my office. I had one check-in left over from Friday that I quickly sent over. I messaged one of my clients as well, who I know gets up early, to check in with me nice and early, because I had a feeling I was going to be up early this morning. So got back to him as well. Just got a couple of other training programs to write up, and then I'll get stuck in a meal one. Now, other things to note. We got an exciting day today. So last week's check-in with Callum, he has instructed for me to take an off-plan meal. Now, am I excited for this off-plan meal? I was honestly pretty apprehensive. When he did tell me, I kind of just wanted to say, no, don't worry about it. I'm hardcore. I'll just stay on track. But then thinking about it, I think, I definitely can get away with it. I'm on track. I'm a little bit ahead, but I don't like saying I'm ahead because that yields complacency. But I think what I really am looking forward to with this off-plan meal is just going out for a dinner with Samantha and taking her out for some food, spending a nice night together, away from just being in this prep mindset. And yeah, I'm keen for the food for sure, but I'm more just keen for, that moment with Sam and spending some time that is, food's an important part of any sort of social gathering. So I'm keen for that. As far as where I'm going, I'm going to bring you guys along. That's going to be a big theme for the video, obviously, is first off-plan meal in 3 months. Where I'm going, we are going to my favorite Japanese restaurant in Perth, of course, Kuza in Vic Park. If you haven't been there and you're in Perth, you need to go there. It is similar to Nobu, but not quite as expensive. It's still a little bit on the pricier side for sure. But I actually believe it's the old head chef from Nobu that opened it. I tell people that. I don't actually know if that's true. I just remember someone telling me. But yeah, similar sort of menu to Nobu, but the serving size is way better. They even do their own version of the miso cod. So if you've been to Nobu, you probably know what that is. So yeah, we're heading out there tonight for 8 p.m. But before I get that, I've got some legs to hit. I'm going to bring the camera along to leg day. I don't know how much I'll film, to be honest. Maybe a couple of sets here and there. The gym can be quite busy on a Saturday. The music can be quite loud. So I will bring the camera along. And if the footage turns out okay, I'll throw it in here. But if not, you probably won't see the footage. So I'll go hit legs. Callum's actually coming down. Well, he's coming up. He lives down south in Busselton. He's coming up for legs as well. Excuse me, he wants to run a bit of an in-person check-in, so it'd be good to catch up with him. We'll do a little bit of posing as well, and then we'll hit some legs. So that's kind of the plan of attack. I'll probably pick the camera up again, I don't know when. I'm going to make some breakfast, I might film that, and then I'll probably touch base with you guys before legs. I've got a couple PT sessions to do this morning, and then we will go smash some legs. And I'm going to push it pretty hard today, just knowing that I got that off-plan meal. It just brings a bit of motivation, a bit of fire to earn it in a sense. So that's the plan of attack for today, guys. I'm keen for it. Get keen for me to enjoy my off-plan meal. I know people love the eating videos, so I'm going to film in this fancy restaurant because I don't give a fuck what people think about me. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. All right, we are back in the car. My favorite place to film, evidently. And guess what we're here to do, guys? That's right, you guessed it. We are here to consume my pre-workout meal for 4 legs. Just wrapped up my 2 PT sessions this morning. And now we're going to go over and train some legs, catch up with Callum. I'm going to get there a little bit earlier. Normally we start at 10:30, but I'll get there about 10:15 so I can catch up with Callum for that in-person check-in. I've actually got something exciting I wanted to share with the vlog. So I was really craving a white monster today, guys. That was really what I wanted as my pre-workout of choice, but the gym didn't have any white monsters, so it seems like everyone is on the same kick as me right now and also wanted one. But I picked up a Rise Fuel Energy. I don't know if that's going to focus or not. Yeah, Rise Fuel Energy Tangy Original. I'm a big orange and citrus fan, like just for the flavor. I love it. So I'm going to trial this live on air. I've never had any Rise energy drinks before. I was tossing up between this is the risky bet. There was a Ghost Fizzy Orange, once again, great bev, which is the safe bet. And that's what I was leaning towards, but it can be a little bit sweet. And then there was a Pink Monster, another great beverage. But I thought because I'm filming today, we'll try something new. So we're going to try the Rise Fuel Energy. Oh, I just need that hit, that fizzy. That's good. I think I like that. Honestly, it tastes the exact same as a Ghost, except less sweet, to be honest, which I kind of like. And I really like the Ghost Fizzy Orange, but this isn't quite as sweet. It's a little bit more citrusy. I also like that it's only 150 milligrams of caffeine. The Ghosts are 200 and 500 milligrams of taurine as well, which is a decent serving. Taurine is a nootropic, by the way. Taurine is not a stimulant. So I kind of like that it's got a little bit less caffeine. Oh, I'm not sure on the aftertaste though. That's oh yeah. Look, all right. Now the Ghost is supreme. Just because this aftertaste is a little bit strange, a bit metallic-y, a bit artificial. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'd buy it again, but if there's a Ghost on offer, I'm probably going to pick that up first, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, guys, so continuing with the tradition of these videos, I'm yet to do one without it. We have cream of rice. That's right, you guessed it. Cream of rice. This beautiful bowl. I've got the cookies and cream, Emerald Labs, in this one today. 100 grams of rice flour. I'm still rocking Tom's recipe, man. The shit is so good. I've really wanted to try and pick up the Applied Nutrition flavored cream of rice and do like the whole whey drip and stuff like that. But I just can't go past this recipe right now. Even without a whey drip, it's amazing. So this has been the go-to. We are going to knock this down and then hopefully it digests in 5 minutes because I got to get in my jocks and pose for Callum, and I'm probably going to have a belly full of cream of rice, but hey, that's all right. It is what it is. Once again, I'm only going to take a few bites for the vlog because I want to save some so I can watch YouTube and eat because, you know how it is. But obviously, I had a look through my pictures this morning, a bit of a closer look. Pretty happy with how we're looking this morning. Definitely starting to get a little bit flat. Definitely starting to see the legs shrink a little bit, which is to be expected. I'm never going to have full bursting quads. Makes me a little bit sad, but it is what it is. I'm overall happy with the improvements I've made over the last 3 years, for sure. And I'm excited to continue to peel the layers back. Now the goal is like just getting to the absolute best condition I possibly can. That's really my main focus. I'm happy with the amount of muscle I've managed to put on in the last 3 years. As far as weight differences, we'll see. But right now, the sole focus is just get as fucking peeled as I possibly can. So that is pretty much what I'm thinking about moving forwards. Is just how I can get more shredded. Right now, it's looking really promising. Like I'm thinking like I'm going to be able to bring a pretty detailed package. I think as well when we're talking separation to the muscle and detail, I definitely think there's certainly a genetic component to that. How that skin texture sits over the top of the skin, the thinness of the skin. Either you have it or you don't. I think of someone like a Derek Lunsford,
And you look at Derek's glutes, right, and they just peeled the fuck out. You can see striations all the way up to the top of his bum cheeks. Like, I think no matter how much some guys diet, they will never have glutes like that. So I definitely think there's a certain genetic predisposition to muscle separation and detail. And I think that I may have like decent genetics for good separation to the muscle. So yeah, pretty keen to see just what it looks like with no body fat, essentially. So we're on track, guys. We're on track. But I'm going to get this meal in. I don't want to yap for too long. I know I yapped a lot in that first clip. The thing you guys should probably know about me, if you would likely know me, I feel like if you're watching this, but I talk a lot. That's just kind of my thing, which makes this the perfect format for me because I just love to chat shit. Anywho, we're going to wrap this clip here. Like I said, I might try bring the camera into the gym, film some stuff. I probably won't film the in-person check-in just because you've already seen my check-in this morning, my visuals or whatever. It'll probably just be a bitch to film. I kind of just want to like get in and train. I don't know if you guys have the same thing with legs, but I just want to get in and get it done. I just want to get in that hack squat and knock those 2 sets out and be done with it for the week and not have to fuck around with the camera. But we might set it up. We'll see how we go. Nevertheless, I might catch you at the gym. If not, I will see you at the next clip. Okay, legs is all wrapped up for another week. I do apologize. I didn't get any filming done. It was kind of one of those days where I just needed to get in and do the work. The reality is, as you get deeper into prep, things just get a little bit harder, and I didn't really want to fuck around with the tripod. I just wanted to get in and get it done. I feel like on leg day specifically, I can't relax until hack squats are done and the heavy shit is done. And I just didn't really want to film. Now, a lot of people that I do speak to that reply to the videos and reach out aren't too bothered by seeing, a lot of training stuff. I will get more of it from the deeper ends of prep when I have a videographer and it's just easier for me. But right now, setting up the tripod consistently can be a bit of a pain. I will endeavor to film more, especially if you guys want to see more, then I will deliver. Now, I do apologize if I'm repeating myself or stumbling over my words. I feel kind of fucked up right now, to be quite frank. All of the energy that I did have, all of the glucose and glycogen that was stored in my body has been expended, and I feel a little bit foggy. So I'm pretty keen to get home and have a shower and just sort of be sharp again. So I do apologize. Nevertheless, leg day was a good one. It was hard. The perception of fatigue is definitely continuing to rise as body fat gets low, and that's just prep in a nutshell. It is a mindset, it is a mental game, and reality is, in days like today, regardless of how hard it feels, you cannot allow yourself to slack off and go backwards. And this is where the beauty of having a logbook once again shines true. So I have that measuring tool to know that I am matching what I did last week, or at least coming as close to it as possible. And for the most part, I did match across the board today. I did drop 1 rep on the hack squat, but in saying that, that was the second set. First set, I rep matched, and the actual effort level of that set was a little bit easier. So overall, a net positive, I would say. But outside of that, guys, plan of attack is get home. I probably won't pick the camera up again until I'm heading out to dinner for some sushi. And I know that's probably why a lot of you guys clicked on the video, because you weirdos just love to watch people eat on prep. And who am I to judge? I too enjoy watching people eat. In fact, I really enjoy watching people eat whilst I also eat. So if you're having a meal right now, enjoy that meal, King. Okay, that's going to get you big and strong, and someday you too will be jacked out of your mind. Not saying that I'm jacked out of my mind. I hope I get jacked one day. Anyway, so I'm going to go home. I got a little bit more work to do, and then Sam and I have a few bits and pieces to do around the house, and then I'll pick the camera back up and we are heading out to dinner, and then I'll show you guys what we order at Kuza, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next clip.
All right, welcome back. We have just arrived. We are going for an off-plan meal, and Tyler chose Kuza, which is a Japanese restaurant. I feel like we've been there so many times, but it's always really yummy.
Well, how many times have we been there? 3, 4?
Oh, like
4.
heading towards like 6.
You think so?
Yeah.
It is
On
such a good spot, though.
Yes. On the way, we were actually deciding what to get, and I was actually asking Tyler what he's most excited for.
It's actually quite hard to say. Definitely the sushi rolls. I think it's a surf and turf one would be the one I'm most excited for. It's like the steak one. That's here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The
They do
unagi.
really bougie sushi rolls, like things you wouldn't expect to be in a sushi roll. They just take it to a whole nother level.
Takoyaki as well is a must. That's
What-
one of our. That's the octopus balls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Weird
the miso
texture,
cod.
but it works.
It's not a weird texture.
Yeah, it feels like you have like a little bird's egg in your mouth sometimes.
Okay, strange. But yeah, so we are going to go ahead and walk on over, and we'll bring you guys with you, and you can watch us eat some food, because who doesn't enjoy food content? I'm definitely going to enjoy eating it, to be fair.
I think you said bring you guys with you.
Bring
Bring
you
you
guys
guys with us.
Bring you guys along. Guys, I am depleted right now. I have not eaten for some time, so I apologize. All right, shall we do this thing?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, so we just got our entree. We are starting with the tuna tartare and the assorted sashimi. We got the chef selection, so it's a whole bunch of different fish. I'm not really sure what some of them are, but they all look very, very good. So let's have a little look here. All right. And then we got the sashimi. That does look good. That does look good. I am very, very, very excited to get into this. So I'm going to do you guys the courtesy, and you can watch me eat one. All right. Hope I don't fuck this up. We'll start with the salmon. With soy sauce. Go on, we'll get some soy sauce. And I really don't know if they can hear any of this.
It's okay. You can watch solo.
Okay. Oh, oh my god. Oh. That was really good. That was really, really good. That's salmon. So fresh. So fresh. And then we got the Sam just dropped her salmon sushi roll in the sushi. Oh, good save. Just dropped it in the soy sauce and saved it. We're going for the tuna tartare as well. So it's like a seaweed sort of chip, and then you put some of this like I'm making a mess. And you can put this tuna tartare on it, and then just munch on it.
Just munch on it.
Hold on. So good. So good. All right. We'll see what we got next. We haven't ordered our sushi rolls yet, but I'm keen for it. All right, we're going in for the action shot. Sam selecting her piece of sashimi. Goes for the dip.
I feel like people would pay to watch this.
Oh, good. You're getting good with them chopsticks, girl. She looks good tonight as well, doesn't she? All right, I'm going to eat.
So I get taken out for dinner, but now I'm a food presenter. So on the right here, we have surf and turf, and that includes the following: Wagyu beef, katsu prawn, mayonnaise, cucumber, avocado, and teriyaki sauce. And in this one, we haven't actually tried before, and I'd call it an assorted seafood selection, but the official term is what? I forgot what it was. Oh,
The truffle.
the truffle shirashi roll. I may have pronounced that incorrectly. So tuna, salmon, swordfish, truffle sauce, and cilantro. Why'd this vibrate? Did I get too loud?
Looking forward to these. We got two more coming, but we're going to dive into these ones right now. We're going to start with the truffle. So this is the mixture of salmon, yellowtail, tuna, something else. I don't know. But there is so much stuff on this sushi roll. And it's got truffle sauce. Apparently truffle sauce is really good. I'm not actually sure what that is, but let's go for it. So fresh. That's really good. And next, surf and turf? Surf and turf. This one is dense. There's a lot on this bad boy. Sam's a little bit grumpy because I made her wait for these to come out, but nothing a bit of sushi can't fix. Okay. Wow. That is something. Okay. I'm going to eat these. I'll check back with you guys after dinner for the official recap, because I want to sit here and enjoy this with my beautiful girlfriend and not have to worry about filming. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me eat. There will be lots more of it to come in future videos, but likely more cream of rice. So I'll catch you guys in the next clip.
Okay, it is the next day. So essentially, I was going to film a little bit of a wrap up after the off-plan meal, cheat meal, if you will. But man, after having it, I was so tired. Walking back to the car, I was like drowsy as. I eventually drove home, and Sam and I were going to film a little bit of a wrap up on what we enjoyed and what our favorite dishes was. But I just wanted to go to sleep. But this is the next day. Feeling pretty refreshed this morning, to be quite honest. I had a great sleep last night. First good sleep in, God, a little while, to be honest. Only woke up once to pee, which is good. That's about standard. It was kind of ramping up towards the back end of the week as I got a bit leaner. But yeah, managed to sleep into 5 a.m., which is huge. I was really pleased with that. Granted, didn't get to sleep till about 10:30, but I'll take that any day of the week. What's that, like 6.5, 7 hours? Much better than the 4 hours I probably got the night before. Weight was only up about 900 grams, and yesterday was a new low, so that's good. And overall, just feeling a little bit more sprightly this morning. So I got up early, hit my cardio, and I've already got 6,000 steps this morning. I've just sat down at my desk, and I'm logging my weekly check-in here. Give you guys an update. No changes this week, so we're going to get just straight back to regular programming. But as far as that off-plan meal goes, it was damn good, guys. I really enjoyed it, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'd say my favorite dish, we actually got a new sushi roll that we hadn't tried before, and it's easily become my favorite. It was the tonkatsu egg roll, so it was like pork katsu, and then it had this like egg sort of, I don't know what you would call it, but it was wrapped around the roll. It was really good. It was actually Sam's favorite as well. So I didn't think I could top some of those other sushi rolls. My previous favorite was probably the surf and turf. Is that what it was? The surf and turf? Yeah, that was probably my favorite. But yeah, the tonkatsu egg roll, if you ever go to Kusa, it is a must get. We didn't get anything outside of really just sushi and sashimi. I actually didn't end up getting any takoyaki either, but that's okay. I was pretty happy with our selection. So I'm going to wrap this video here. Essentially, today is Sunday. I am training today for reasons I will speak about in the next video, which I'm filming tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be exciting, but I'm going to get to work on editing this one up today so I can post this tonight on the Sunday. So tomorrow we can start fresh and film another YouTube video for you guys. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next video. Once again, thank you very much for following along if you've made it this far. If you have made it this far, I do hope you have subscribed and at least liked the video. People on YouTube tell other people to turn on their post notifications, so I'm going to tell you guys to do that too, so you can keep up to date with the upcoming vlogs, because there is going to be quite a few coming out in the coming weeks, so get excited for that. Anyway guys, thank you again. I appreciate your support. I'm going to get back to work here.